Faded on a track like this, 'cause the music makes me high. And if I only got one more night, I'm gonna leave out loud goodbye.
What up? What up? What up? It's your boy, Mr. Von, Mr. Von's channel, Sweatbox. We back. We live. We active here on the channel. Yes, indeed. You know how we do. Still dodging those digital jabs, baby. Let us talk House of the Dragon season 2 finale. We only got 8 episodes this season, and this season really flew by. It was good, but it really flew by. Now, before we get into the minutia of this episode, let's speak on this season as a whole. A lot of people are, I'm not going to say disappointed. I'm going to say underwhelmed with the season, because while it did have spectacular moments like the Battle of Rook's Rest and the Red Sowing, that was about all we got. This was definitely a lot of build up this season. It was definitely a lot of build up this season. Now, if you remember back to Game of Thrones season 2, Game of Thrones had quite a lot of build up too, which culminated in the Battle of Blackwater, Blackwater Bay. So I don't know if it's a fair comparison to compare House of Dragon season to Game of Thrones season 2. I don't know, but I will agree that this season definitely had some pacing issues, and it definitely seemed like a lot of buildup. Now, granted, let me be very clear. This was still stellar, top-tier television, and better than 90% of the shows on. But if we're being honest, a little underwhelming, or I just wanted more, is what I'm saying. I just wanted more, is the best thing. Because it wasn't, again, not a bad season. These actors are acting their asses off. Set pieces are beautiful. Everything is great. The story's intriguing. I'm into it. But it's just not. It's just moving really slow and not a lot happening. This is what happens when you don't have the source material that you had with Song of Ice and Fire. This book is not as much content, so they really stretching to get to this. What I think they're doing 4 seasons, so they really stretching to get 4 seasons. And I get it. It's whatever. Now let's get into the episode. In this episode, and again, we're not going blow by blow. I'm going to try to hit all the beats. All the major beats. This episode's the major points that I want to talk about are Rhaenyra and the Dragon Riders and how they was acting up, especially Ulf the White. He's wilding. Now, I'm not going to spoil what was actually spoiled for me just by accident, because people don't know how to label their thumbnails right on YouTube. So I'm not going to spoil anything about Hugh Hammer and Ulf the White and Rhaenyra and all these guys. But we get scenes of Ulf the White and Hugh Hammer now in the palace at Dragonstone with Rhaenyra sitting at her table and everything. My man Hugh Hammer is carrying himself accordingly. He's a man of honor. We've seen this before. Ulf the White is an idiot. And I just do not see this working out well for him. I just don't see it working out well for him. But I mean, he's in there disrespecting Jacaerys. Jacaerys is pissed, threatens to have him hung, and then once Ulf realizes who it was, he gets more respectful, but he's still being mad disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? But like, Ulf, what you doing, bro? Like, really, bro? Hugh Hammer's like, yo, I apologize for my man. He's new to none of this. You know what I'm saying? Jacaerys is like, he's just not with it. You know, already Jacaerys is not happy with any of this situation. He's not happy with the Dragon Riders. He's not happy with the lowborns, as he would call it. You know what I'm saying? So he's, you know what I'm saying, Jacaerys was in a mood the whole episode. Meanwhile, Adam of Hall, he's actually comporting himself pretty good. You know what I'm saying? Rhaenyra calls him out to ride out with her when they have to go handle some business a little bit later. That was good, but Ulf the White, it's just, I don't feel like it's gonna work out well for him. He was acting up at the dinner table. Rhaenyra's like, I expect knights to comport themselves, but he didn't make me a knight then. You know what I'm saying? Ulf was wilding. He was really wilding. So that covers that part. Let's talk about Alicent and everything that's happening at King's Landing. Okay, Alicent she really wants to leave. She's really seeing Aemon One Eye is wilding. My man Aemon One Eye done took Vhagar out, and he's just burning random villages because of the fact that he's mad that Rhaenyra now got 3 new dragon riders. And now they outnumbered. So he's irritated. He went out and just burnt a random city out of spite. Just burnt a little random village out of spite. You know what I'm saying? He goes to Helena, and he threatens Helena to tell her, I need you to go get on Dreamfire and get into this battle, and we need to go burn some shit. I need some riders, nigga. I need some dragons. Helena's like, man, I'm not with none of that. So then he tries to come back later on a softer tone. When he first comes at it, Alicent was there. And Alicent's like, Aemon, you're tripping, bro. That's your sister. She's not in any mental state to be riding a dragon, let alone riding it into battle. You're wilding. So then Aemon tries to come back later with a softer tone. And Helena's like, if I don't, are you going to kill me like you tried to do Aegon? He said, I didn't do it. He said, I saw it. But don't worry, Aegon's going to be back and you're going to be dead. You're going to be swallowed up by the God's Eye. I mean, she just read Aemon. Aemon had a really bad episode. He was only in like 2 or 3 scenes. But he had a bad episode. It was rough for Aemon. Meanwhile, Tylan, I think it's Tylan Lannister, had been sent over to Essos to recruit the people that they was fighting in the Stepstones. I don't remember the name of them. He's sent to recruit them and their army to come and fight Corlys Velaryon and his army. Okay. The whole thing, he goes over there, he's meeting with the people, and they're like, yeah, we need 100 dragon coins per man. He's like, nah, that's way too much. They was like, fine, just give us the stepstones. He's like, all right, fine. But we'll only sell if our captain agrees. And this lady, she comes out, and he's like, she's just reckless talking to him, right? She's like, now we got to fight. So they go over and they fighting in the mud, and she's whooping up Tylan. She keeps calling him everything but Tylan. She calls him like Tywin, Tarzan, Tumoculus, Tybex, Tyrese. She's just dropping T names, everything but Tylan. They're fighting in the mud. She's whooping him up. Finally, he's like, you know what? I'm tired of this. He gives her like the 1-2s. Yeah. Lannister style, you know what I'm saying? And she's like, I respect that. Now I want you to come to bed with me. He's like, what? Yeah, I want you to bang my 9 wives. Tyler was like, where do I shower? Let's go get showered up and get this done. He got it done, though. He got it done because at the end of the episode, you see they sailing off together. That part was funny. That was basically like the most action we got in the whole episode. You know, so that was basically like the most action we got in the whole episode. Let me talk about Rhaena, because Baela's got Moondance. Yeah, so let's talk about Rhaena. Last time we said, I kept skipping in my reviews. I've skipped over Rhaena's story almost the whole season, and I feel bad because I kind of feel like that's what that's what the show kind of did with Rhaena. She's been sent off. First, she was at the place with the moon door, is where she was the Vale. First, she was sent to the Vale. Then she was going to get sent to Essos. All she wants is to be part of the fight because she's so jealous that she don't got a dragon. So then when she finds out that Sheep Stealer is out there in the Vale, she leaves her whole party and tries just wandering the Vale looking for Sheep Stealer. Okay. She almost dies. She almost freezes. And then she finally finds him. And the final scene of her this season is her face to face with Sheep Stealer. Now, obviously, we assume she claimed Sheep Stealer, but we don't even see it. Like, that's all we got. Like, they did Rhaena kind of wrong this season. Again, no show's perfect, so I'm being fair. They did Rhaena wrong this season. Baela had the great scene with Moondancer earlier in the season. She got the great scenes bonding with Jacaerys, you know what I'm saying? Understanding? Rhaena's had nothing. They giving Rhaena nothing. This was it. That was the most of her development. That's the most of her development. Okay, let's go to Corlys. My man Corlys Valerian. He's getting his ships ready. His ship's ready. I think he renames it. I think it's the ship. I think which is yeah, because last week was Red Son. So the name of the episode was The Queen That Ever Was. He renames his ship The Queen That Never Was after Rhaenys. Rest in peace, Rhaenys. He goes to talk to Alan. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to say some good words, build them up. Alan's like, look, bro, I don't want nothing to do with you. I think you kind of a sucker because you abandoned me and my brother when we was young. We ain't have nothing. We've been struggling. Now you trying to give us, I don't want nothing from you. I'm here to serve. I'm here to do my duty because I respect honor. Other than that, I ain't got nothing to say to you, bruh. That's basically what he told Corlys. Corlys was like, carry on. He was like, he was so irritated, but he was like, all right, just do your job. Just do your job. You know what I'm saying? Alan is very angry. He's a very angry man. Adam of Hall would be chilling. He's like, hey, I got a dragon. I'm eating good. I'm in the high house now. Yeah, brother, come see. So that was that. I'm sure. Let me see what else am I forgetting. Oh yeah, they talk. I gotta talk about my man Aegon, bro. Oh my God, Aegon is down bad. Okay, Lars Clubfoot goes to see him. Okay, Lars is like, Aegon, I think we should leave, man. Things is about to get bad. Rhaenyra's got 3 new dragon riders, which means they got 7 dragons now. Daemon's got an army building in Harrenhal, and your brother Aemon, I'm pretty sure he still wants to kill you. I think we should leave. This nigga Aegon said, I don't have a cock anymore. My shit cooked like a sausage and burst. I was like, oh, that's way too descriptive. It was way too descriptive. Lars was just like, yeah, that's rough, bro. That's rough. I still think we should leave, though. So Aegon leaves. He leaves King's Landing. It was when he said his shit burst like a sausage. I was like, that's very descriptive. I immediately thought of Ramsay when he was eating the sausage in front of Theon. That's immediately what I thought of. I was like, this House of the Dragon and Game of Thrones is terrible. They're a terrible show. You see me, Tyrion? You see Tyrion over my shoulder? Terrible show. Anyway. So then, let me see, what else have I not talked about? So yeah, my man Aegon is down bad. Like I said, he leaves King's Landing. Let's talk about my man Daemon. Okay. All season, he been stuck in haunted ass Harrenhal, mad with crazy ass Alice, you know what I'm saying, who I'm strangely attracted to. I don't understand why. Stuck there all night. So this time, he's sleeping in the bed. Okay. He wake up and she's just sitting there at the foot of the bed with tears in her eyes. And she's like, I need you to see something. She takes him out to the weirwood tree where there was this like goat-like creature walking behind the tree. Daemon looks and you couldn't see it again. I don't know what that was. That was freaky. So she has him go touch the weirwood tree and he sees the whole future. He sees a bunch of dead dragons. He sees the rebirth of the dragons with Daenerys in the Game of Thrones. He sees the White Walkers. He sees everything. He sees Rhaenyra on the throne as the grown Rhaenyra. He doesn't see young Rhaenyra anymore. He sees everything. Okay? Which brings me back to this. So then, you remember old boy who was on the council who Rhaenyra had sent to go talk to Daemon? He shows up. I don't remember his name. But he shows up and they go to the Godswoods and he tries to convince Daemon to take control and usurp Rhaenyra. Even Daemon was like, I never saw you as a turncloak. And he was like, and then when they're out in the Godswood, you hear something whisper over the phone, traitor. He's like, you hear that? You hear that? So then word gets back to Rhaenyra that Daemon has raised an army, but it ain't for him. It ain't for her. It's for him. So she gets on Cyrax She tells Adam to get on her husband's Laenor's dragon, which is now his dragon. What's the name of his dragon? Sea Smoke. Get on Sea Smoke. Ride with me to Harrenhal. We about to go confront Daemon. Okay, so they get there. They show up with the two dragons. Daemon's like, you see, he's there with Caraxes. Okay, she walks in. She whispers something. She's like, I see you got a great army. He was like, yes, they are loyal to me. And so she said, she steps back. At this point, they were like whispering when they said that. So then she steps back and was like, yeah, but who are you loyal to? And then he starts speaking in High Valyrian. He was like, I've seen the vision. I know what the yada, yada, yada. I'm loyal to you. Bends the knee and says, my queen, yada, yada, yada. And he's just buying. Rhaenyra's like, thank you. He stands up, hypes up the army. He's like, let's go to war and kill everybody. So finally, her and Daemon have squashed the beef. They've made peace. It's good to go. I was glad to see that. That was they needed that. That was much needed. Okay. So yeah. That's that. So let me see. I've covered everybody. Helena. Oh no, I got one more thing I got. My man Christian Cole, him and his troops are still out in the woods. He's sitting on a stump and he's got the little cloth piece that Allison had gave him. He sniffs it. And Allison's brother, well, let me get his name because I like him. He's actually kind of grown on me as a character. So I got to make sure I get his name. There it is, it's right here. Gwaine, yes, my man Gwaine. So Gwaine sees it. He's over there sniffing the little rag. He pulls the sword on him. He's like, "You've been banging my sister, bro. You got to die." Right? My man Christian Cole ain't even phased. He's like, "Look, bro, we didn't gave the war to the dragons. We're all gonna die." He had a line where he was like, "The dragons dance and men are like dust beneath their feet," something poetic like that. I mean, my man has got the justified. Let's be very clear. He's got the most justified PTSD ever from seeing what happened when the dragons fought over Rook's Rest. He is scarred. Okay, like he's so scarred. Gwaine feels bad for him. He's like, "Yeah, I did. I'm sorry." You said, "But your sister saved me. She saved my life twice." And he's like, after Gwaine was about to kill him, then he just sat next to him and was like, "Yeah, bro, it's kind of crazy out here, right?" It was the craziest, funniest shit ever. Gwaine went from about to murder Kristen Cole to be like, "Nah, bro, I feel you. It's just crazy, right? You imagine all the shit we got to go through is crazy." It was hilarious. I found it hilarious. So anyway, yeah, that's about it. I'm trying to make sure I cover everybody. Jacaerys, I covered everybody. I'm sure I'm forgetting something, but that's it. That's the season finale. Hold on. Let me see how it ends. So then the season ends with all the armies mounting up, getting ready to march. Tywin coming in. We get a shot of Otto Hightower, who's been locked up for some reason. I don't even remember when that happened. He's locked up, and it goes to show him some. I remember they talked about his garrison had come under attack, so I guess he got taken. So he's locked up. Somebody that look like they coming to get him out. Man, it shows all the armies getting ready for battle. It shows the Starks coming down. It shows the the High Towers marching out of wherever they from, Old Town, with Darren on his dragon. It shows Otto. It shows Corlys getting ready, going out to sea. It shows all the people at the time. It shows everybody getting ready for battle. And then it shows, oh yeah, I forgot one more scene. I forgot the most crazy scene. I almost forgot the craziest scene. I almost forgot. The craziest scene comes at the end. Alicent, who's so frustrated at everything, she goes to see Rhaenyra. And Rhaenyra's like, "What do you want?" And Alicent's like, "Look, this has got to end. We'll lower the gates, come in, you can have the city, just don't kill everybody. We can end this now." I can convince Aegon to bend the knee. Rhaenyra's like, bend the knee? Bitch, I gotta have his head. And you know that. Allison's like, I do know that. You're right. She's like, can you make that sacrifice? A son for a son? Allison's just like, all right, I can make the sacrifice. So Alicent basically gave up her son, who's already half dead from the dragon battle. She was like, I'm going to let you kill him. You can have the city. What she doesn't know is that Larys done already snuck Aegon out the city. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. It's going to go down. It's going to go down season 3. But, again, overall, season 2, while good, while great, did seem like just a lot of build-up, and now we're like, it feels like the end of Fellowship of the Rings, where we went through all that and we really didn't accomplish nothing. You know what I'm saying? But still, again, great television. Still, House of the Dragon, best show on TV right now, period. So that's my review, House of the Dragon Season 8 finale. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And, of course, as always, make sure you like, share, subscribe, click those notifications so you know when I upload, man. Check out the travel vlogs, trip announcement. My next adventure will be taking place today. I'm recording this on August 18th. My next trip will be just a little over a month away, as I will be headed down to beautiful Miami, Florida to hop aboard the Carnival Conquest to sail for 4 nights to beautiful Nassau, beautiful Half Moon Cay, and of course a lovely day at sea. So yes, Miami. My first time in Miami. This is going to be fun. My first time to Nassau. This is going to be fun. And of course, my first time to Half Moon Cay. This is going to be fun. While this will be my second cruise, as you guys know. Look up there. This is my first cruise. We went to Catalina Island and we went to Ensenada. So this is going to be my second cruise. I'm excited for it. You guys will come along with me for all the fun, all the excitement. Make sure you keep it locked. Sweatbox Travel. Make sure you subscribe over at TikTok. Things is booming over there. But I will keep you updated with all the travel updates, all the plans for the cruise. It's going to be a blast. So until next time, you know how we do. Peace. 100, y'all.
I'ma go to the end.